Hello and welcome to We Talk Wolves. This is my verdict on Wolves' 2-0 defeat to Fulham from last night. Wolves falling short to Fulham by 2-0. 2 goals for Fulham in each half. It was very, very disappointing. It's a very, very disappointing performance from the lads. Without Ruben Neves, of course, I think that was a real miss. I've got the stats up here on my laptop. We didn't dominate possession like we usually like to. This is the second game in a row now that we didn't dominate possession. We didn't dominate possession against Norwich City. We actually were quite outplayed against Norwich City. If you look at the stats, we only had 44% of possession against Norwich, and then against Fulham last night we had 47% possession. So we've been lacking on the possession front for a couple of games now, and that is not like Wolves at all. A goal for Ryan Sessegnon in the first half, a goal for Mitrovic in the second half, coming from defensive mistakes. Ryan Bennett for the first goal should have cleared the ball, easy clearance, fluffed the clearance up. Cody again, you could argue that Cody should have got closer to Mitrovic for the initial shot, but that is his inexperience as a centre-back, in my opinion. I think if he had played as a centre-back for a couple more years, that goal wouldn't have happened, because Cody would have been close to Mitrovic and Mitrovic wouldn't have been able to get the shot off. But that is Cody's inexperience as a centre-back, which we haven't really seen all season, to be fair to Cody. He's been one of, if not the best players for Wolves this season. But that was just a little bit of inexperience coming through from kind of Cody in the centre-back position. Good save from John Ruddy, nothing that he could have done. And then Ryan Sessegnon was the first to react. Maybe Matt Doherty could have got to the ball first, but saying that, Ryan Sessegnon was moving before Doherty. And yeah, it was just a disappointing goal to concede for Wolves, because we have been so solid defensively all season, and it's the first real goal that shouldn't have happened. Ryan Bennett, easy clearance, he miskicks the clearance. Cody's not tight enough to Mitrovic. Mitrovic turns, brilliant save by Ruddy. Ryan Sessegnon has an open net to put the ball into the second goal. Mitrovic allowed too much space. Maybe one of the midfielders could have been closing down a bit more. Mitrovic just allowed too much space in the danger area, turned, got the shot off. Maybe question marks over John Ruddy. Could he have saved it? It was at his near post, but it was a very, very good finish. If we are going to put credit where credit's due, it's a very, very good finish by Alexander Mitrovic, and I don't think you can fault John Ruddy for that goal. I think he just got too much space. Too much space was allowed, and I think that is where the question has to lie for the second goal. In terms of Wolves going forward, not much. And that is an understatement. Not much going forward at all, apart from Ivan Cavallero. We were just very, very stale up front. Helder Costa not looking like his normal self, like he has been in the past couple of games. Preston, he was good, got the goal obviously. Norwich was good, but today he was just very, very stale. Lost the ball more times than he did anything with it. And yeah, just couldn't really seem to get anything going. That was the same with Leo Bonatini, was a passenger in the game for almost the entire time he was on the pitch. The only time I saw Bonatini do anything was when he dropped deep to receive the ball, and then he passed it out wide to one of the fullbacks. I don't think I saw him do anything apart from that. I don't think he had a shot. I don't think he threatened at all, and I think he was just very, very disappointing today. The only bright spark was Ivan Cavallero, who was good, but he can't do it all alone. He tried to grab the game by the scruff of the neck, couldn't do it. And that's because he was a lone soldier, basically, in there. It was very, very hard for him today. It was very, very hard for Wolves. Fulham won the midfield battle, which Wolves have done in every game this season. And I think the absence of Ruben Neves really did show. And I think with Wolves is going to be how they bounce back from this defeat and how they play against Reading without Ruben Neves. It was very obvious to see that we missed Ruben Neves today, and just all in all, it was a very disappointing day out for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Nothing going forward, mistakes at the back, and this little drop in form. Some fans are getting worried. I'm starting to get worried with this little drop in form. No winning 3, but saying that, 2 defeats in the last 19 games, I think it is. That just shows how good we've been all season for fans to start getting worried when we've had 2 draws and a loss in the last couple of games. I know we haven't been playing well, but I think we've put ourselves in the position so that we can have a couple of bad days off. And today was another bad day off. But saying that again, we can't really have many more days where we say it's a bad day at the office. Norwich was a bad day at the office because we didn't play well. We got a point. Yesterday against Fulham was a very bad day at the office. We can't have many more games where we say it's a bad day at the office, because we don't have many more games left. We've only got 12 games left in the season. And looking forward, we've got some very tough games to come up. And I think this little spell now will determine whether Wolves get promoted or not. I still think we are going to get promoted. But this 3 or 4 game spell, it could make or break our season. Fulham, they outplayed us today. We didn't deserve anything from the game. We didn't deserve to win the game. Didn't deserve a point from the game. It was our worst performance all season, in my opinion. And the only good player today was Ivan Cavallero. John Ruddy made a couple of good saves, but again looked shaky. That would be because he's low on confidence from the Norwich game. But it's just very disappointing. Fulham, the informed team in the Championship, of course, unbeaten in the league in 2018. It was always going to be hard for Wolves, but the performance we put out today or yesterday was shocking, and it was the worst performance of the season. But any Wolves fans, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. I want you guys to join in the discussion. Share the video around. Get as many Wolves fans in on the discussion as possible. The discussion will all happen in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any further previews, reviews, podcasts, just anything coming on the channel, anything Wolves related, anything and everything Wolves related on the channel. But this has been We Talk Wolves on Fulham 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. What do you think about the result? Comment it down below. Like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. And yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.